fire boy. Kryptonite coming out of the muscle fighting at the middle of the night to make the place get noisy. You never know, see a little top and I coulda run in your yard and take.
Hey guys, it's your girl Lauren and we're back with another video. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for constantly coming back. So guys, today's Friday. I'm not feeling too well. I haven't been feeling too well since yesterday. Remember the last time I told you guys that my husband wasn't feeling too well? Yes guys, he basically recovered and is passed on to me. So I already spent my time taking care of everybody else, making sure everybody else was good, and now it's my turn. So now it's my turn to get a little pampered. I'm supposed to be in bed relaxing and just taking it easy. Like, I have the cold, the flu, all that. So it's like I have the cold running on my nose, all that, and stuff like that. But that's a little bit better now today, throughout the day, because I'm moving around, keeping myself active. I'm not slouching to bed. But my allergies are just kicking my butt. Like right by my bedroom window, we do have a tree, and the pollens and all of that is kicking my butt. So the allergies was really killing me right now. But hubby went to pick up JC from school. Jada is sleeping in the room. So I just decided with this great idea. We're gonna make some Jamaican cocoa bread today. Yes, cocoa bread. I love me some cocoa bread. When I lived in the Bronx, I had this spot where I used to go to get the cocoa bread and the patty because it reminded me of Jamaica so much. But now that I live in Brooklyn, yeah, I'm kind of far. Y'all know, yeah. So I decided to make my own Jamaican cocoa bread. And I wanted my husband to get the patty from the Jamaican spot that just opened close by to us. But he reminded me that we already have the ones that we had purchased from the supermarket in the boxes that come in the bag. So I eat the one with the cheese in it, and my husband just eat the regular spicy one. Even though the one with the cheese in it does have a little bit of kick to it, but I can manage. Ever since I had my daughter, I've not been able to enjoy spicy food anymore. It makes my blood pressure goes up, and it just gives me a headache. So I don't really mess with the spicy food like that anymore. If I do, it's just a small portion, and I'm prepared to have a headache afterwards. But the fact that he went to go get JC I'm going to go ahead and order the light coconut milk off of Instacart. I already have all the other ingredients, so I'm going to go do that. And we're going to make some Jamaican cocoa bread today and enjoy that with a nice frozen patty I have in the freezer. Yes, but we're gonna do that because even though they're frozen, when I make them and heat them up and make them, they taste really, really good. So that's a plus for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some cocoa bread today and eat it with the patty that we have. I don't know, my husband is telling me to go lay down and relax, but I just want to get up and do something and just keep myself busy, literally. So we're gonna do that and we'll be right back. Y'all, who could tell me I'm sick? Who could tell me? Who could tell me I am sick? Nobody could tell me I'm sick. All right. Yo, I love when I don't feel too well and my husband still reassured me to tell me that I'm beautiful and I still look pretty. Y'all, I love that. Because quick story, y'all, before I had my son, I was like super skinny, you know, skinny girl. He's FaceTiming me right now. So we'll be back with the story time. Hold on.
Look. Huh?
All right, y'all, so we're back. My husband called and stuff, and my stunt was talking to me, so it took a while, but we're back, y'all. Back to the story time. Where did I left off? Yeah, basically before I had my son, I was like super skinny, y'all. When I met my husband back in 2018, I was super skinny. Literally, we was high school kids, skinny. But after we had our son in 2020, y'all, I gained weight and I had this mom body and it was looking so banging and everything. But then I started eating and I just started getting more weight. By the time I had my son, I was like 140 pounds. So I was heavier than my natural 109, 110, okay? So my husband used to tell me, oh, you look thick and nice and everything and whatever. Don't get me wrong. He loved me how I was before the baby. and everything. And then afterwards, I realized my belly was big, and I didn't like that. You know, I wasn't used to having a big belly. I was used to having my little flat tummy, you know, flat and snatch. Like when I said I had a flat and snatch tummy, I did. I'm gonna find a picture. I'm gonna put it up here so you guys could see it up here, and see y'all can see how I used to look before I had my son when I just met my husband. And y'all, I used to get so insecure that my stomach was big, and you know, I was getting fat and all that stuff, right? And my husband used to always reassure me and tell me, no, you're fine, you look good, don't worry about it, yada yada yada. But I wasn't convinced, okay? I was not convinced, because I was just like, I don't feel like I was attractive enough. I wasn't looking, you know, cute enough or whatever. And then time went on, and then boom, 2022, we had Jada. And y'all, Jada was the one who finished me, y'all. Like, I just gained the weight and never lost it with Jada. Like, right after I had her, though, I snapped back. Like, I'm gonna show you a picture of that as well up top of how I looked after I had Jada. So I'm gonna do the before and after with both kids, and y'all gonna see the difference. So after Jada, I snapped back. Like, belly was flat, everything looked good, girded nice. Who gonna tell me something just have two baby? Nobody. I only who know some have two baby, okay? But after a while, I just started eating. Cause you know, Corona was still about and thing. And I just kept eating. Like, whatever I saw, I ate. Who could tell me no? You know? And then that's when I found out I was pre-diabetic and I had blood pressure issues. So I got a nutritionist after I had my daughter. And, you know, I had to go on this meal plan. Like, I hated it. Because who was going to slow me down eating my oxtail and curry goat and rice and peas and them good stuff there? Ooh. Nobody but my nutritionist did, all right? And I had to eat smaller portions. Like, I was still allowed to eat my things that I eat on a day-to-day basis. It was just to eat fist-filled portions. So once it's the size of my fist or my palm, you know, it was good. So I had to limit my portions. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was very difficult. I didn't want to do it. I felt like I was being limited, and I didn't enjoy that at all. But because starting off at first, I still was like disobeying and still doing what I wanted to do, and it was affecting my health. And once I noticed I wasn't getting better, I had to, you know, get into the real world and understand, listen, I got 2 kids, and I'm gonna live as long as I can to be here for my kids, because I can't just leave their father hanging with these 2 kids, okay? And I got it together, and I started eating smaller portions. I would have my little cheat days here and there, but I got it together. When it came to my being pre-diabetic, I cut back on my sweets. Let me tell y'all, I love sweets, okay? I love sweets. But back in Jamaica, when I was a little girl, I was never a fan of sweets. I wasn't a fan of all that sweet stuff. But when I came to America and I see it in abundance and I could get it for cheap, yes, I was eating candy like nobody's business. But after I became pre-diabetic, y'all, I slowed down. And I said I'm gonna, you know, cut it back a little bit and stuff. But I do have my little cheat days. I eat my little M&Ms and stuff like that. But I don't eat Snicker bars and Twinkies, and, you know, I don't eat all that anymore. But I'm not gonna lie, I would have me a chocolate bar, and I will have me at least 4 bag of yellow M&Ms for the week, and I'll be good for a while and stuff. I try to cut back on drink too much juice. If I do drink my juice, it's kind of fresh and stuff like that, so I can get my health on track. So I was able to reverse my pre-diabetic diagnosis. So once you're pre-diabetic, you're able to reverse it. And I was able to reverse it, and I've been good since. My daughter's about to be 2 years old, and I haven't had any diabetic issues since. So I'm grateful for God for that. Hallelujah. Because being diabetic is not something to play around with, and it's no joke. My blood pressure now, it still triggers here and there, and it's based on how I handle myself. As in, for example, my blood pressure could be triggered if I'm getting too excited, like too jumpy, and my pressure could go up. Yes. Yeah, I know that's strange, but yes. If I eat spicy food, salty food, or I yell, or I overthink, or anything like that, anything that could cause stress, my blood pressure will go skyrocketing. Because quick insight, when I just had my daughter, like a week after she was born, I was having a conversation with my husband. It just got like it got stressful in the moment, and I just started overthinking in the conversation. I just started stressing out, and I passed out right there in front of my husband, and I remember just blacked out and just passing out. And the only thing I remember was him giving me a thing of garlic to swallow and stuff. And yeah, but listen, I had to be rushed to the hospital and to be checked out, and my blood pressure was like high and everything. So that's not something to play with either, guys. So if you are a young mom, because at first I used to think that having high blood pressure and being diabetic and all that stuff is only for old people. Yeah, you thought wrong. It could happen to us young people now, and it seems like it's very more common in younger people, it seems like these days, especially younger people who are having kids. So if you're a young parent out there, men, women, whoever, be mindful of these things, because after you have children, your body takes a drastic change and you have to adjust to these things, and you want to be here for a long time for your kids. So try to keep yourself healthy out. But let's get back to the cocoa bread. Yeah, we're just giving you guys a little story time on what I experienced after having my kids. But I'm not gonna forget to put the before and after pictures here, y'all, so y'all can see how I look after Jason. No, before Jason and after Jason, and before Jada and after Jada. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert those pictures so you guys can see them. But we're gonna get back to this cocoa bread thing. So my husband told me that he was going to the store, so he's gonna grab a few things and come back with JC. So I'm gonna start putting the kitchen together for that. So we'll be back. All right, y'all, so your girl is back. I went ahead and took a shower, and hubby came back with the coconut milk that I need to put in the one of the main ingredients, actually, the light coconut milk. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all my ingredients together, have them lay out, and start.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want.
My new bitch look like Tyler Perry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna love her, she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime,
Stop doing what I want.
need some me time.
Hope you doing what you want.
Crib by the beach like Odell. Over my killers don't tell. Shut over my cause I New York the shelf. Now my bitch is the Chanel. Will you be my leading lady? I wanna contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime,
Stop doing what I want.
get some me time.
Hope you doing what you want. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months.
All right, y'all, so I'm back. I finally finished making my dough. I left it in a pan and covered it with a damp napkin to let it rise a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and put my patties in the oven so they could start baking, because I did take them out the freezer like I told you guys earlier, so they could defrost a little bit and slowly cook and not speedy cook, and it's not perfectly done. So I'm gonna take my time and make sure this comes out perfect, y'all. So we'll be back. So guys, after your flour has completely rised, you're gonna go ahead and clean a flat surface. I went ahead and cleaned my countertops, wiped it down, dried it, and made sure it was clean and dry so I could able to pour my flour out and put some flour on the countertop so I could able to roll my dough out. So what you're gonna do is cut your dough into small pieces or break it into small pieces, however you want to do it. So I went ahead and break mine into smaller pieces, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll it out on the countertop. So here's a trick. I didn't have a roller pin, but I did have a browning bottle, and I decided to wash my browning bottle and wiped it off so it's very clean. Don't worry, guys. And I attempted to use it to roll out my dough to get it flat how I needed to start making my cocoa bread, but y'all, it was sticking to my bottle a little bit, and it was a little bit challenging. So I went ahead and attempted first on camera. It wasn't working out, so I stopped recording, and I basically did all of them off camera and just came back and butter them and put them in a pan, and we move forward. So you guys are gonna see that right now.
I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need much, so fuck my wealth. Tell me what you say now. Tell me what you say. You said that you would come again. You said that we would remain friends, but you know that I do not depend on nothing or no one. So why would you show up so uninvited? Just change my mind like that. Please don't take this personal, but you ain't shit. You weren't special till I made you so. You better act like you know that I've been through worse to you. I just can't keep running away. But I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. But I want you. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. But I lost now. Everybody's like he's no item. Please don't like him. He don't wife him. He one item. I never listen, no. I should've figured though. All that shit you was spitting so unoriginal. But it was you, so I was with it. Then to tell you the truth, wish we never did it.
So these are the patty, guys. I had put them in the oven. They're all toasty, well done. Let me tell y'all, once you take a bite of this patty, I kid you not, you're gonna feel like you're in Jamaica. Like, this is how good these patties are, and that's how close they are to you know, the ones that you could get from Jamaica. It's almost close. So I enjoy it, so I went ahead and I made 3 of them, and the cocoa bread right now are in the oven, and I'm gonna show you guys that in a few. All right, y'all, so this is my end result. I'm not so pleased, but I don't know, next time follow directions and we'll be fine.